What website are you looking at? We need to track Miss Liz down, and well, you've got it in front of you.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Liz Swaine with the Downtown Development Authority. She's doing a story about downtown department stores for history. And about Selber Brothers, Sears, Palais Royale, JCPenney, Rubenstein's, etc. Yeah. And she wants to hear people's stories so she can write an accurate historical reflection for the article she's writing. So many things. There's just too many notes to share. I don't know how she's going to sort through all this. I mean, it was a big deal to go downtown to shop.
Everything was downtown.
Yeah.
I mean, there is, I'm going to start with this, although it's off track. One of the most amazing, if not the most amazing photograph I've seen ever of Shreveport and Bossier City was taken, I think it was 1950, when the Barksdale Bridge first opened. 54, 55, somewhere in there, I guess. And it's a photo that's taken from the top of Barksdale Bridge, facing Shreveport, looking back across where Shreve City is now.
Yeah.
And there's nothing there but cotton field.
Wow.
I mean, it's just
wow.
Remember, when we moved here, well, Shreve City was pretty new. We moved here in January of 67. But until Shreve City opened, remember, the edge of town, if you were going Shreveport to Bossier City, the edge of town was Sansone's restaurant, right there
Kings Highway,
where East Kings and
Dead Ends, yeah.
Yes, that was the edge of town.
Man.
And then you had all this open, another mile or so of country before you got to the Barksdale Bridge to go over to Bossier City.
This memory is so cool. Don't forget Hearns. My wedding dress from the downtown Hearns cost $68 in 1966, and it was a nice dress. I got on the trolley at Uri Drive near Southfield, rode downtown wearing a broad-rimmed white hat, gloves, and heels, bought my dress, and came back home. My mother thought I'd been a spendthrift. The trolley would take you downtown. That's amazing.
That world's gone. Sadly so.
Yeah.
A thriving downtown Shreveport. The first memory I had when you talked to, what's the website, by the way, if people want to look?
It's not a website. It's just on Facebook where it lists.
Okay.
And there's another person who said, and this brings back memories for a lot of folks. I remember Selbers brought in school children at Easter time and let them paint pictures on big easels in their decorated display windows. How cool is that? Your artwork showing up in these big windows.
And what that is...
Sounds like New York City.
And what doesn't exist today is a store like Selber's or a store like Rubenstein's or any of the...
Palais Royale, any of them.
Well, that was more of that was a Louisiana store.
Okay.
But the point I was going to make was they did that because they were Shreveport people. Because the people that ran those stores were from here. They were community people.
Right.
And now it's all changed. I mean, do you think, with all due respect to Dick's Sporting Goods or any of the other national chains or regional chains, they don't have any skin in the game in Shreveport, Louisiana, other than financial.
Yeah.
Selber Brothers. And anybody who's about my age will know exact Jesuit pants.
Yeah. A lot of people saying they used to get their uniforms there.
If you went to Jesuit, you had to have, it was gray slacks. I don't know if anybody calls them slacks anymore, but they were Jesuit pants. And Selber Brothers had them. And that was the only place that they had the deal with. They had the deal with Jesuit, and I guess for a while then Loyola.
Those big companies, though, they've killed these kinds of stores in the hearts of our communities.
There's a lot.
I mean, and Walmart's not the only one. Don't get me wrong. There's a bunch of them.
There are a lot of factors that went into the economic demise of downtown Shreveport. There are a lot of factors and a lot of years. But like I said, it's what I said a long time ago. I grew up in Palestine, Texas. And you've seen the photo that I have on Facebook. It's my cover photo occasionally. And it's Palestine, Texas in the mid-1950s, maybe late 1950s. and every storefront is filled. There's cars up and down the street. There's people walking up and down. Mm-hmm. And now downtown Palestine's a ghost town.
Yep.
If you want to kill a downtown, especially in small town America, as I say, build a loop, build a Walmart. And as we have in the early part of the 21st century, as we have fewer and fewer and fewer real, what they call brick and mortar stores.
Sure.
What we're doing is the internet. The internet is a loop, and Amazon is a Walmart.
Oh, you're right.